You don't see any sort of trap or anything.
Is there any sort of locking mechanism on the door that I could pick at?
No.
All right.
Is it open?
I'm going to.
No, it's closed.
Is it unlocked?
Oh, no, you just pull it up and it opens. So.
Okay.
I'm going to quietly lift the door as.
It creaks a little bit, but it sort of goes as you slowly open it, but it's not terribly loud.
All right. Once I get it open,
All right. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Can I roll a perception to see if I sense anything in this room that I just can't see? Like, is there anything following us or anything like that? Like something invisible, perhaps?
You want to just use your natural perception for that?
Yeah, if I can.
You don't sense anything. I mean, you're obviously suspicious.
I don't see anything, but
right, but you don't see anything. There's nothing that's tickling you or anything besides, I guess, maybe besides the fact that this is eerily quiet. You know.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna.
I mean, I'm not trying to tell you what your character's feeling.
No, I know. I'm just trying to see. Like, I'm just going out there feeling like, hey, can I see anything now? Okay, cool. Let's go on then.
Last time we thought we were here, we ended up being under an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
So just on the off chance of that, I'm going to see if I can use my insight to determine if what we're experiencing is real. So I'm going to roll for that. 19 insight.
This is real, according to you.
Okay.
You don't see any reason why it shouldn't be real.
I'm gonna head down into the bar then.
Okay. You head into the tavern-like area, and it's empty, but it's empty of people, but it has boxes stacked up as if they're chairs at tables. There seems to be boxes stacked up in a line in a bar-like fashion. Some of the boxes are open with bottles of various alcohols missing. This is a sort of a makeshift tavern.
I want to do a perception and see if I can't spot any other exit around here, because if we're getting lower, this seems like the best area that maybe an entrance we're looking for would be.
No, this you don't see anything, at least on the floors, or any sort of exit that's obviously noticeable to you.
Are there any bottles open or anything like that?
Yeah, there are a couple of open bottles. There are some that are half full. There's a stain on one of the. There's a fresh stain on one of the crates. Of some, it seems like somebody dropped the bottle. It's laying there on its side with. It seems like wine had been poured out of it. It's only like a quarter full left now. It's just sitting there.
All right. I don't like this. There's no other way out from this room.
You don't see any, no.
Would it be just perception to try to do a detailed search around and notice if there's anything in terms of either false floors or false parts of the wall?
You'd have to roll for that.
What check would you want me to use? Perception? I don't think we have.
What would be good for searching? I just think thievery.
Perception would probably.
I guess
be
perception
the
would
best.
do it. Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, perception. Okay. I don't.
I was gonna say if you want to roll thievery too.
Thievery is
I'll
my
do a
strongest.
25 for my perception.
Oh, all right. Well, 25 for your perception.
Yeah,
and 15 for your thievery. You guys search high and low, but you don't notice anything that's. Yeah, you don't notice anything that's like physical or anything, some sort of door or anything like that. No.
I'll admit it's like this isn't right. We've.
What's to the door to the south? Back in that last room.
I'm at last room.
I know it's south, but
Skitch as a reminder. That's the elevator room.
Right. That is some sort of mechanical lift system or some sort that allowed us to go up into Owing Hole themselves. I suspect if there's any way to descend deeper into this tower, that seems to be the only device, but I have no idea how to actually manually work it. At least I didn't see any way to manually work it last time I was in there.
We have no other real options, so let's go check it out.
No, I agree. And I agree with your nervousness. Even though you've never been here, your insight is... the fact that we don't even hear anyone is very unsettling.
Either we end up going down or we end up going up. And with the way this, it just seems something weird. And if anybody knows what's going on in his hold, it'll be Owain.
Yeah.
We can at least bluff his way out of it.
Well...
We're going to go to the south entrance from the...
Okay, so you're gonna go back to the room, then go to the elevator room?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. All of you enter the. Are you all going in the elevator room or no?
Do you want me to take a look in there first, or do we all want to just head in there? Just
Probably might not be a great idea for everyone to go in all at once.
all right. I'm going to peer in. I'm going to move in as well as I can without going like all the way in, and see if I can notice any sort of interface or anything I can actually touch over that I could actually work with in there.
The room's just a square room. It seems to be devoid of anything. You do notice that there are runes carved into the walls, but that's all you know. They're just runes in the walls.
I will use my Arcana check to see if I can determine what they mean.
Okay.
19.
They mean up, down, left, right.
Left, right.
There's no B or A button, no B or A room next to
Oh,
it.
Konami code.
All right. The left and right have me intrigued. Judging based off of what the outside looks like, how much of the hole does it look like we've actually been in?
It looks like you've been in a good portion of the first floor of the hold, if not
floors?
the entire first floor of the hold.
How much room was there? How many floors did it appear to be?
There appear to be 5 floors.
All right. We don't hear anything, so
All right.
if
Well,
we can go down, let's try going down. If not, let's see if we can visit your friend Orwayne and get some answers.
okay. Well,
Upon uttering the word or Wayne, the elevator the room starts to shift and shake, and everybody senses that they are now moving up.
okay. I try to
Well, now we know how the
immediately.
elevator works.
I try to immediately respond by saying that rather we would head down to the crypts or something.
It's going up.
Oh shit.
After a
now
little bit,
30%.
it stops moving, and you are the room stops moving.
Doors open.
No.
Okay, I'm going to take my short sword and try to put it in the wedge of the doors and try to pry the doors open.
I'm just going to say, open.
The doors don't do anything. They're just doors that open. They have knobs.
Open.
Oh, they have knobs?
Now we look like stupid.
I thought they were elevator doors.
No, I'm calling it the
totally
elevator
works.
room because that's the best way to describe it.
Okay,
It's
then
like-
yeah, I'm
they're
just
like
going to try to
classical
open the
doors.
doors.
It's like, here's a door. I'm gonna stab it.
Pry it open!
Oh, it's always the doors.
All right, you open the doors, and to John and excuse me, into
John Dother and Drew.
John Dother and Drew's surprise, the room is not dark, but quite brightly lit by the morning sun. You notice that in the far corner of the room, opposite of where you stand, lies a table, and on top of that table seems to be some sort of skeleton figure, heavily armored and clad in armor, just laying there.
Oh, God.
Can I roll an intelligence to see if I recognize the armor design or whatever?
You can't tell from where you are. It's clear across the room.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to start walking over towards it.
Check for cause of death.
It's the only body we've seen thus far.
Okay. You start walking towards it, and
When I get to it, is it like a big skeleton man?
it's how do I describe it? Hang on. I need to. I'll hang on. I'll describe it. 1 second. I'm sorry. I don't want to give you the best description of it.
Careful, because Owain was a Death Knight, the undead.
It is. It's a skeletal figure. There doesn't seem to be a lot of meat to it, but there is skin on it. The skin seems to be almost rotten, a rotten green color. The skeletal figure is armored quite heavily with a very large two-handed sword. He is covered in head to toe with armor, wearing a helmet that even has horns coming out of it. This is very dangerous looking. You don't smell rotting, by the way.
I don't smell rotting.
No, it just looks green. It's weird.
You said this is like a table?
It's like a concrete slab that's raised from the ground.
Okay, this is a bed. I'm not touching that. He is fucking sleeping. I am stepping back.
All right then.
Well, he's either dead or whatever the fuck it is.
Just
is sleeping.
resting.
Why don't you guys wake it up since you're good friends with him?
No.
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 Nose goes, doing a nose.
You can't see me, but I'm doing it.
I'm basically saying, let's go down if possible, down the elevator. That is.
Okay.
But I guess we need.
Do
to
any of us that's been there before recognise that figure? Is it the same armour Owain was wearing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't think you need me to tell you that, but yeah.
Oh no, but you never know. You never know. Where you described it, it's like his
When
physics
I
had
was over
changed or
there, did
something.
it look like he was damaged at all? I mean, like, obviously he's...
No, I mean his body has been twisted. His back is. It looks like it's curved in some weird position. His arms don't look straight. His legs look weird, and it looks like as if this figure was to actually get up and walk, it would shamble really oddly. But at the same time, you think it would take some real serious fucked up magic to make a thing like that live.
Well, he's a Death Knight. That's some serious fucked up magic.
But you don't know that.
Yeah, me and
Yeah, you and Caitlin don't know that.
Definitely say we should head down.
All right, let's try it then. Let's do something. If you guys don't want to wake this dude up, let's try the elevator again.
Yeah. Is there
He
anything
doesn't
else?
look like he's in a mood to wake up.
Okay, we're gonna get back in the elevator, and I guess Dother, can you see if you can manipulate the ruins to go down?
I'm going to try saying, as soon as we're all inside of it, Zalela, and see if it reacts.
Nothing happens.
I'm going to say down.
And the room shifts the floor down.
I'm going to keep saying down.
Keep shifting a floor down until it hits the first floor.
So it does not go any further down than the first floor.
Oh, you want to keep going down?
Well, that's where we're going, isn't
And
it?
it shifts down. It continues to shift down until you tell it to stop, basically.
Okay. Well, let's ride it as far down as we can.
Alrighty, it keeps going down and down. You suspect it's gone down 10 floors before it finally refuses to go down any further.
Oh wow.
I thought we were gonna open the door and just crikey. Right, mate.
All right. If it doesn't go down anymore, then I'm going to slowly open the door.
Okay, you slowly open the door into what appears to be some kind of memorial tomb or crypt to whoever or whatever that is standing in front of you. In the middle of the room is a monument almost to this woman. You don't recognize her. You don't recognize the inscription. You can't even read the inscription. In fact, it's a very small room. You'd estimate maybe 30 by 30 feet. And in the middle of this monument, it is a room that is filled with nothing but smooth rock. The walls, the ceiling, the floors, all just this smooth gray rock. And in the middle is this white marble statue or figure.
We may have found our crypt.
Okay. Do we hear anything down here either, or still again this awkward, creepy silence?
No, you hear what sounds like wind, almost coming from the center of the room, coming from near the statue.
And I apologize if I missed it. Did you say there was another exit out of this, or is it
No,
just
there was.
this?
You didn't notice any exit. It's just a room with nothing but smooth stone.
All right. Well, this sounds like a crypt, but I imagine if there was a staff of power down here, someone wouldn't just leave it here if they had a direct service elevator to it.
Well, also, this is the hold of. There's no Wayne's Hole. Normally you don't just walk in here as easily as we do. So something still
Well,
odd about this whole situation.
If something's here, I'd like to get it done with.
As soon as
So I'm
possible.
going to head up to the statue thing.
Yeah.
As you head closer to the statue, the sound of the wind picks up, and it gets louder as you get closer to the statue.
I wage someone does some sort of arcana. Did you do it?
I have no Arcana skill, so no, I'm not able to
I'm
do
going to see if I can determine what this howling wind means. Why stuff that.
You got